Hello guitar lovers, I'm Roque, and today's video I'm gonna show you 5 tips for better clean tones. Another Wednesday is here and there's nothing better than experimenting with some creative and dynamic clean tones. But before we start, I want to give a big shout to Kenneth Agrilla who suggested this topic. Thank you, Kenneth. I hope you like this one. And just as usual, please keep in mind the points and techniques discussed in this video are just my personal opinions and preferences. After all, I'm here for the fun. So here's my clean tone. Not very clean at all. To be honest, this is the first time I use the clean channel in this amp. I'm always running on the crunch channel. When I want to clean, I just turn the volume down. But I'm in a clean channel right now just for the sake of this video. So as usual, pretty boring sound. I realized that I don't really care about a clean tone very much. I think the playing dictates the beauty of what you're doing. Like some people, they have the clean sound as their foundation, right? As the foundation of their tone. I realized that I don't do that as a way to create beauty or to create something that it's more dynamic. Because I really like, even my clean tone, I'm turning the volume in the amp, the master volume, pretty high, so I can get some compression from the power tubes. So you can hear that even with a clean sound. It's a pretty aggressive clean per se. So my first tip for a clean tone will be, don't worry too much about a clean tone. It's about the playing, right? This little crunch, a tube amp in the sweet spot that you have the clean tone, but you still have some kind of dirtiness. I like that. It's not a John Petrucci kind of clean, but it works for me. I think it's enough. Second tip: don't be afraid of using your bridge pickup for a clean tone. Tip number 3, a little bit of reverb goes a long way. Steel bridge pickup. What I would do sometimes, I will have, in the case of like a double humbucker guitar, I will have the mid position with 2 pickups engaged, and I will bring down, it varies, usually the neck pickup, I will bring it down a little bit, turn down the tone knob a little bit, so it doesn't get that sound that I don't really enjoy when, you know, both pickups are full. Just a little bit. It gives more of the bridge pickup, a heavier sound, a little more low end that you will have just by right. You can really hear the difference. I prefer the bridge pickup anyways. Tip number 4, I guess. Usually for lead tones, I do that the most. I add a little bit of a slap back delay because I think it helps to pop off the backing track without having to get too loud um, with your lead channel. But it also works depending on the kind of music you're doing. A little bit of a slap back in the rhythm guitar. Right? So a little bit of it helps to enhance the pattern or the rhythm you're playing, and it's really good for some clean tones, even if you're doing something more back to that. It adds that little tail that, in conjunction with the reverb, it helps to give a more three-dimensional feel to the guitar. Here's the Carl Martin Ampster, which is like an amp simulator with a real preamp tube, so you can get that warmth and almost a crunch sound from a real tube. And what I'm doing here is, because this has no effects, right? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 self-explanatory knobs: master, presence, bass, mid, treble, and gain. You can turn it on and off. You can switch channels like a green and red mode, and you have a 3-way switch, voice in and a back, which I don't use it very much. It's in the middle position right now. It has a little more mids. It's not so scooped. I believe this is based on a Fender amp. So this is the clean sound, just guitar into the Ampster, and it's going to this guy here, but it's in bypass right now. And this is where we get. Right? So I'm using the XLR output, which is a line level. Of course, the mic mechanic, it's supposed to receive a mic level, which is a lot less than a line out. But you can work with that. At the end of the day, if it sounds right, it's right. Who cares about impedance, right? It sounds okay. Can have more reverb. You have a tape delay. If you add an overdrive to this rig, you get a complete recording setup, right? For your ideas, your demos, even professional stuff. What you have to do is find the sound you like, and there are no rules for that. If it sounds right, it's right. And this will cost less than the Bad Monkey is going for right now, which is stupid. Alright, that's it for today. And if you like this video and want to know how to create a dynamic rhythm tone with a pretty straightforward approach, you might want to check this next video as well. So see you there, and thank you. I wish the car Martin had a little more distortion. That would be the perfect solution without needing like even an overdrive, right? Once again, the impedance and the mic mechanic, it's for microphone level, not for line level. Do at your own risk. I'm doing it. It works. Don't care. Hope you guys like it.